round. We're going to be back with the Deftones live at Much Music. Well done.
I think we just try to basically do what we feel, do what we like. I mean, the music that we make, it's obviously it's like morphed itself over time. But I think that's with us. We just like to push ourselves, and we like to make music that we like to listen to. You know what I mean? And it just so happens that the music we like to listen to, they like to listen to. So it's cool.
Yeah. Well, it's really great because one of the beacons in terms of great bands happening at this point in time, and you also understand the power of the word. You're great lyricists, your own poetry and your lyrics. A lot of the lyrical content too is quite erotic. Also, the music has a real sexuality.
That's from growing up listening to Prince. That's exactly what it is, for real. I mean, you can say what you want, but I mean that's like one of my biggest influences. Like just like the way of like coming across, you know what I mean? Obviously, I'm not as sexy as Prince, but I try. I'm taller.
You just have to learn to walk in those high heels, and then boop. But the Deftones are sexy. And wondering if the making of music in itself is making music a sensual experience for you. A sensual experience to make music.
Of course, yeah. I mean, being able to express yourselves, you know what I mean, especially in, through music. Music itself, just the sounds of music, I mean, I think gives me a lot of inspiration, and then actually being able to put words and feelings over the top of it is really cool. So.
Cool. There's also in many of the songs, it's hard to tell if it's supposed to be painful or if it's supposed to be pleasurable.
It's pleasure.
Yeah, it's all pleasure?
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's not, a lot of the stuff, in the lyrics are, a lot of it is pretty much fiction, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, it's like, I guess, kind of fantasy type kind of stuff, I guess.
Does pleasure and pain sort of coexist very closely to you?
No, not really, not to me. I mean, as far as like,
They're like, yeah!
Can they hear
They're in
me?
pain out there. But they're sort of having pleasure as well.
Yeah, that's a difficult question. I mean, I don't know if I can really answer that one, but...
Okay, so you're not into S&M?
No.
Okay, we're going to open it up to the floor. Audience member Jessica. Hey, you've got a question?
Hello.
Hi, my name is Jessica.
What's up, Jessica?
And I'm Joanna.
What's up, girls?
And I was wondering why your latest album, White Pony...
It's so mellow compared to your other CDs, like Around the Fur and Adrenaline.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a hard one too, because I honestly don't think it's mellow. I think it's spaced out better. I think and maybe, I mean, I think it's not really mellow, but I say the first record especially is more of a maybe angry record.
Yeah.
And I think that has to do with just being young. When I wrote a lot of those songs, I was about 16 years old, 17 years old. So when you're at that age, I don't know how old you are, but I know that I myself, was kind of bitter, at like my surroundings, what was going on, around me, and I kind of just like unleashed on those records. And then as I got older, I kind of started to mellow out and find other things, other ways of letting go. So
yeah, same here.
Okay. We also have a phone call from Megan. Hello, Megan.
Hi.
Hi.
What's up?
Hey, how are you guys doing?
What's up?
Oh, good. I have a question for you guys.
What's up?
Do you notice your fans growing with you and your music?
Yeah, I do. I mean, honestly, I think a lot of our fans have, they've been there since the beginning. A lot of the fans that we have, and every time we come back to a city or whatever, I see a lot of the same faces, and I think it's, I think people are. I mean, the fans of music in general are just kind of growing. They're opening up a lot more. I mean, as you see, like a lot of the music styles even crossing, together, and not even so much like rap and rock, but I mean just like just different sounds and different feelings going through different. Like, for instance, we were talking about lyrically with our music, how I think lyrically the music comes from such a different place than sonically it does, and then when those things blend together, it makes something new and special. And I think people like that, and I think they kind of like to see us progress and do different things like that. So they dig it.
we have an email question, and it's from Johnny in PEI. He says that you've collaborated with musicians like Max from Soulfly and Maynard from Tool. The question is, do you guys believe that it is important for musicians to have a sense of community amongst themselves? And if so, why do you feel it's important?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I think it is important for musicians to have a sense of community, absolutely. We're all kind of in the same thing, you know, writing music, playing music, and same type of family vibe, and I don't think that the competition thing is important at all. I think it should be avoided.
Yeah, I think that's pretty silly as far as being competitive with other musicians or other bands, whatever. These people are my friends, and I like to make music with my friends. So especially it's really cool to actually be able to work with other people, because like Maynard from Tool, for instance. I mean, he has way different ways of writing songs than we do. I mean, like, you go into like a Tool rehearsal and it's like they have their songs mapped out. It looks like a big math problem, and it's
really?
like the way they're just
wow.
The way they write music. It's way different than the way we write music. So when we were actually working on that song, it was just a trip to actually get a different perspective of how you write music and how you work, and so it's actually pretty good. It's like you kind of grow from working with other people. You learn from each other.
That particular track, Passenger, yeah, really complementary styles there. And the song reminds me somewhat of like being in a car in the passenger side and kind of not really knowing where the driver's going to take you.
Exactly. That was like exactly what you just said. That was like, well, let's make a song about this, and that's exactly what we did. So we kind of he really threw a lot of cool imagery in there. Like most of the lyrics he wrote. I just came up with kind of that idea that you just said, and then he started writing lyrics, and then we started just bouncing off each other. So he'd say a line, and I'd say a line.
Wow.
He'd write down a line, and he'd show me his line.
That's pretty good.
And I write mine. It was cool, yeah.
If you could take that metaphor in life, do you guys feel like you are the driver, or do you feel like the passenger going for the ride?
I feel like I'm going for a ride. That's how I feel. I'd like to be the driver from time to time, but right now I'm kind of chilling.
I'm both.
Going with it all.
You're both?
Yeah, I'm both.
Yeah. We're going to take a look at Back to School.
Okay.
And I have a...
No. They said Back to School, not the Backstreet Boys.
Uh-oh.
So what was your social standing in high school?
I was cool. I gotta admit it.
Were you like a friendly guy?
No, I was. You know what? Honestly, I was friends with everybody. It wasn't so much that I was cool, but I was a very friendly person, I guess. And I got along with everybody. It's kind of what I wanted to portray in the video as well. That it's not as cliquey as it seems. People chill together. I used to go to I'd skateboard, with some friends on the weekends, and Sundays I'd go to Gothic Club with some other kids. I'd hang out with the rich kids and go to cake party. I did everything, you know what I mean? And it was fun that way because, I was able to be friends with everybody and do fun things with everybody, you know what I mean? And I think it's when you put yourself in this certain mold, this is the kind of person I am, and this is the kind of people I'm gonna hang out with, you're limiting yourself to, the fun you can have in school, I guess,
Chi, what about you?
Nerd.
You were the nerd guy?
Not cool at all. Not cool at all.
Were you a locker room guy or a library guy?
I saw his high school pictures, man. He had straight up like an Iron Maiden haircut.
Yeah, real long hair.
That was dope.
Pink Megan, the original version of that song that eventually morphed into Back to School, it seems like you're kind of trying to encourage people to be confident.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, that's what's going on there?
Definitely. I mean, not to refer to any other bands out there, but there are a lot of bands out there that kind of making music that it's really, really it seems like negative in a way, or your life is so terrible, and this sucks and that sucks and whatever, and I kind of figured that from making the record that we made, which is kind of it's kind of hard to understand anyways, I kind of want to put something on there that was pretty simple and you can get it pretty quick, and something positive. And I think the whole vibe of just being confident, not being lazy, not complaining, and sitting in a corner and feeling sorry for yourself instead of just getting up, do what you do and create, what your own surroundings, you know what I mean, and enjoy life and not complain about it all.
So to be a leader in your own surroundings,
yes, exactly.
How do you do that?
You just be strong, you know what I mean? Have confidence in yourself, you know what I mean? I mean, that'll take you anywhere you want to go. I really believe that.
Cool. So when you have those negative thoughts, just go, out, denied.
Yeah, I mean, of course there are going to be times that are tough, but, I just don't think that it's okay to, to be picked on, or you know what I mean. If I'm telling every kid that I got picked on in high school and blah blah blah, then it's going to make them think, well, he got picked on, so I guess it's normal, blah blah blah. But it's not all right to be picked. It's not all right to like make yourself feel inferior to anybody around you. You know what I mean? I don't think you should walk around in school and be a punk, but I think you should or whatever. But you obviously should walk around with your head up, to a certain level where you actually feel good about yourself.
Cool. Back to school, and then back with the Deftones live at Much. Sacramento by your mayor, Jimmy Yee.
Yeah.
Are you boys hometown heroes?
I think we've become, maybe. I mean, it's cool because actually, from coming from being like these little, sort of like, I guess our music back, when we first started was really loud and obnoxious, I guess, so from coming from that and like actually being respected by like the people that run the city is actually pretty cool, you know what I mean? From, it's probably pretty cool now because what the hell's going on out there? Oh, okay. They open the doors.
The people outside
are
are
wolves.
Dun, 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 dun. I mean, you guys are not a safe band, but having been, embraced by Sacramento,
Yeah.
Are they pretty open-minded there?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, it's not the hugest city, but it's not like a little farm town or anything. I mean, it's a pretty decent-sized city, and people there are pretty open-minded. You know what I mean?
Cool.
I dig it. I like it.
You have your spoken word CD, Bamboo Parachute. Your life as a musician and then a life of a poet. How are they different? And how would you describe your poetry style?
Wow, good question.
Hamster style.
Yeah, hamster style, from the old Shaolin school. No, it's weird. I think that, the thing is that I love to play music, but I play music by option, and I write by necessities. Writing has always been something I actually have to do. I have no choice in the matter. Like, I got up at 5:30 this morning and was, writing out a bunch of stuff, and so it's something that I actually have to do as opposed to, music, which I just love to do.
Do you, what do you think makes good poetry? What makes good words together?
The same thing as makes good music, passion, having a passion and a real fire and an excitement for it, I think that's the same thread throughout all of life, is actually having a passion and a fire for things. If you're gonna half-ass something, you shouldn't do it. So,
do you guys ever compare notes and sort of jam on your words together, or critique, or talk about
No,
words?
you know what, man? I was thinking about the other day. I was gonna wake you up the other night, in the middle of the night, because I was writing some stuff down, and I was like,
writing. Oh,
we're on TV, man. Anyways, I was on the bus, and I was like, I was just up. It was late, and I was just writing a bunch of stuff, and I wrote some cool things down, and I wanted to show somebody. So I was going to actually show him some of the stuff that I wrote. But I actually like to show him my stuff because it's a good way to bounce. He's a good person to bounce things off of because he's very smart. So.
yeah. Well, it's good because Chino's a good lyricist, so I don't feel like I want to put anything into the lyrics. If he was, I'm not going to say any names or point any fingers. If he was Vince Neil from Motley Crue, I'd be like, look, brother, here's some stuff. Maybe you can read this. But he writes really great lyrics, and so I don't feel like...
I love your lyrics.
Yeah,
they're really, they're not completely abstract, but you make some really interesting connections with contradictions and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what's fun about it.
Cool. Also, half of the proceeds of the Bamboo Parachute CD go toward the prevention of domestic violence and sexual victim assistance, and also helping homeless
Right on.
teens.
That's cool.
So,
Such a hippie.
a lot of those places that get the proceeds are in Sacramento. But why are those particular issues important to you?
I took feminism in college maybe 10 years ago, 11 years ago when I was in college. I know kids are like, along with beginning wheel introduction or something. It was a long time ago, but I've always been really interested in that type of work. And also, I just work with Sacramento charities because I think it's important to make an impact in your own community rather than, trying to do something on a grand scale to make an actual impact in your own community and let other people around you see how easy it is to really work within your own, community.
Do you see the byproduct of that within your community?
Sometimes,
We haven't been home to see anything yet, man. I don't even know where I live anymore. I don't even know if I can find my house. The worst thing about it, I know where I live, of course, but if I go in my house, I don't know where my forks are or my silverware's at and stuff like that. That's what's terrible when I go home because I don't know, where anything's at.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Where's my fork?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't find anything. I
Like
don't
the
know.
three bears going home. Hey, so you studied feminism. Wow. So why were you propelled to do that? Stefan, so he could hang with the chicks. Well, that's a very pragmatic choice to study feminism,
Yes.
for sure.
No, I took everything that I was interested in college rather than following a format. So I was there for maybe 3 or 4 years, not even creeping in, just barely a junior, because I just would take everything that interested me.
Yeah.
You know, so ceramics for like
That's
3
the way
years.
school should be, I think.
Yeah,
You should
absolutely.
be able to take stuff you're interested in, because that's what messed me up in school. You know what I mean? Because I started to get bored with everything, and I started just taking a bunch of math classes because I love math. So
Oh, yeah?
yeah, but then I'd be taking a bunch of math classes and I wouldn't I didn't do anything else. You know what I mean? Because all the other classes to me were kind of boring. Creative writing was another good class, but
That's neat that you're a math head.
yeah.
Also, in your lyrics, oftentimes references to he or no, not he, she or her, or sort of female icons. Like, do you see women in terms of sort of like in a positive way, like
Yeah,
as a
of course,
savior?
of
Like, it
course.
almost seems like there's hope whenever you go refer to a she or a her in your lyrics. I don't know. I'm not
a
sure.
little bit of a mama's boy, I guess. You know what I mean? I don't know. I guess. Oh.
The girls always love that. How
They
about the
do.
boys? Do they like? Are you mama's boys? Woo!
You know you're all
You know
mama's boys
they're
too.
all-
Whatever. No, if your mom came in here right now and started yelling at you, you'd be like, oh, I gotta go, guys.
Right now we have Dallin on the phone. You have a question for the boys.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on, man?
Yeah, I've been a big fan of you guys for several years now. I have a question for all of you.
Okay.
Okay, I read an article a few months back in Time magazine, and it mentioned that you skateboard, and it also portrays it in your latest video.
Yeah.
I was just wondering if you guys still find time to do it, like around all this touring and.
Yeah, I bring my skateboard on the road with me, and I try to ride as much as I can. But I can't, obviously I can't do it that much. I usually sleep until like 5 o'clock every day, and which that's like the best thing for me. I get to do that, actually sleep. But beyond sleeping, skateboarding is probably one of my next favorite things to do. The only thing now is I'm a little bit older and I'm a little bit more afraid of getting hurt, so I'm not as daring as I used to be when I was younger, which means I suck, basically. But I like it. It's fun. Definitely. Do you skate?
Yeah, I've been doing it for like 8 years now.
Oh, right on. Yeah, I've been
Sponsored by a local company here.
Oh,
Right
really?
on.
What
Good
is
for
it?
you.
Pardon me?
What company is it?
It's The Source.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
We'll keep it up, man. Keep skating.
Wow, I
You
feel
guys
like
gotta come out this way too.
I feel like I'm listening in on a private conversation right there.
I know. We're just yapping.
Right now we have. Hey, thanks.
Thank you,
Dallin.
brother.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah.
We have Callie's. You have a question.
Hi, my name's actually Karis. How are
Well,
you guys?
Karis.
What's up?
What's going on? Karen?
My question is, I heard a rumor that you're going to tour with Tool and/or Weezer. Is that true? 'Cause that would be so awesome if you did.
You know what? Those are like a lot of rumors. They are rumors. But, we've talked about touring together with Tool. The only thing about them is, I don't know if they're going to have a record done in time, whatever, because they're still working on the record right now. And, so who knows really about timing-wise. But it would be be a good tour. And the Weezer thing, we've asked them so many times if we can open up for them, if we can go on tour with them, because it's one of our favorite bands. And Rivers, the singer for Weezer, came out to our show the other day, and
We
Los
all geeked
Angeles.
out and scared him.
Yeah, I just nerded out. I was
Yeah.
like, I didn't know what to say. I was like,
You're kidding.
starstruck. Yeah, because seriously, it's one of my favorite bands. I know it doesn't sound like the music we make. We probably wouldn't dig it, but I love their music, and we talked to them about it. So I guess they had a poll on their website that was asking their fans if they should go on tour with us. And I guess it was like 50-50 or something, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I would love to have them on tour with us. And I think a lot of our fans would too. But it's up to y'all. You all want to bug Weezer, get on their website and bug them about it.
Prince, Weezer. The funny
Well,
thing
that'd be
is,
tight.
Rivers is super shy.
He's so
too.
shy, yeah.
So it must have been two shy people.
Yeah, he was just like, I would ask him a question and he would very, very quiet.
Yeah. We have an email from Jill, and she says, "What's your biggest guilty pleasure?"
Country music.
I
I like
could say
country music.
Country music. Oh, but we all know that Stefan probably has a guilty pleasure.
Steph's got a lot of guilty everything. Speak.
No, I'm just guilty. This is all pleasure.
Yo, Stefan has got like, he's got it all. He got like the coffee grinder for pot, and he got like, 80 million different kinds of weed, and I think we all know what his guilty pleasure is.
Hey,
What they say?
I hear chanting. Do you guys want to...
Oh, come outside.
Shall we walk over and go outside?
Yeah, let's do it.
Hey,
Bring these with us.
Stefan. Abe, what do you think? Outside?
You guys want to go?
Let's go. Well, let's all go.
Let's go.
We're gonna go outside.
They're going to talk to some of their adoring fans. The Deftones. Going outside. Okay. Hey,
What do we like?
okay. This guy's got a question for you. Okay, David, you've got a question?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hi, Sheila. I was just wondering how long did it take you to grow that goatee? You guys fucking rock.
I've had it since I was like, I don't know, 16,
Yeah?
17.
That's cool, man. Would you ever shave it? Don't shave
I don't
it.
know. I thought about it.
Don't shave it, man. You fucking rock.
Okay, so the question was, would Chino shave his goatee? Hey, Sheen, would you ever cut off your dreads?
My wife would be really glad if I did, but it doesn't look good. It's been about 16 years.
Wow.
Yeah, the average age of our fan.
Okay, stick around. The boys are going to go back inside and play some music. Here, Deftones live on Much Music. And right now the boys are going to be playing some music. We have Digital Bath as well as Change in the House of Flies, Deftones. Here on Much Music. live at Much. Stick around. Here, Abe sporting a new style.
Check it out. Watch the trend. Flowing across the nation.
He's like crisscross, man.
Backwards.
So what's going to be happening in the near future for you guys? What's any exciting projects? What's
We're
going
gonna get older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is.
I don't know what we're gonna do, man. We're gonna make another record. I don't know how soon we're gonna do it, but we're gonna tour mostly. You know what I mean? We're just gonna be out. We're going to Rio de Janeiro, playing Rock in Rio.
Woo.
Coming up, I think.
Britney Spears is gonna be there too.
I know.
Wow.
I'm going with her. We're going together. No, she's my date.
Yeah.
That guy from NSYNC. That's a front.
That's that thing, right? Being friendly to all the cliques in school.
Yeah.
There you go.
You know.
How about Kush? What's going on with that?
Just writing music still, you know. Put it out when it's all done.
Writing it, smoking it.
Smoke that music. Frank, what's up with you?
Working on this side project, Team Sleep, right now.
Oh yeah, both of you, hey?
Yeah.
So how's that shaping up?
It sounded really good. We only got a few tracks, but it's very, very good. It's really, really quiet, like ambient kind of stuff.
Slowly but surely, it's coming along.
Yeah.
Hey guys, let's go. Since all those people are outside, let's go say goodbye to them, shall we? All right, follow me. That's okay. Hey. Okay, and parting the people. And don't forget that the Deftones perform in Toronto tonight at the Air Canada Centre with Incubus and Taproot, as well as they go and perform in Ottawa with the same bill on the 15th of November. So that's it from the Deftones live at Much Music. Thank you, boys. Thank you very much for coming in. Right on. Thank you.